Melbourne wins and class wins in the end. 12-10-82 to 10-9-69.
Stephen May given a few moments of trouble by Levi Casbolt. He's so good overhead. Other than that, they were really given a task right in the first quarter, weren't they? Suns took it up to them, but there we see Brayshaw, as I said, he's become a master of that defensive wing roll. He folds back, and he's not scared to actually fly and have a pack bearing down on him. Both the wingers for Melbourne, if we look at the way they structure up, venture deep into defensive territory and then run forward with the footy.
Yeah, 19 possessions on a wing. It can be a lonely place at stages, but he's once again produced a really solid performance, and he'll feature in one of the highlights of the night as well.
How about the kid Bowie? He still hasn't reached double figures. He's played in a premiership.
Yep.
And tonight, he walks off with 34 possessions as well.
Big night. Here's Lynchy.
Thanks, Jared. Christian, outstanding performance. What'd you take out of that?
Jeez, it was hot. It was a hot contested footy there, and they play an unbelievable brand. They're so underrated in the contest. Well, they're rated now. They're very good. You know, Tuke Miller leads from the front. They're a great game and great team. We knew it was going to be a hot contest right from the start, contest the possession game, and yeah, it was an ugly game, but we got the W, which is the main thing.
What were the tweaks you had to make late in that first term, because they were really dominating the midfield contest?
Yeah, they were. We knew they were going to come out hard. It's probably just getting the ball in our hands, slowing it down. They were playing very quick, so for us just to slow it down, get a bit of time possession, lock it in our forward half, and let our bigs and you know, guys like Cozzy and Spargs and that get to work. And yeah, but I thought our backs stood up. They were under immense pressure the whole game, and the ability for them just to find a mark or dump the ball out of there and get it out of there was awesome.
And personally, you look like you missed the beat. A PB, 41 touches, you were on fire.
Yeah, missed a few goals, so I need to brush up on that. No, I mean, for me, I'm in a grateful position where I get to play in a position that plays to my strengths, and guys like Sparrow and James Jordan, Harmsy and Alex Neil-Bullen allowed me to play to my strengths, and I'm grateful that I have teammates who are willing to accept their role just to allow me to play. And yeah, it shows the culture that we've got at our footy club, that we're allowed to have guys to play to their strengths, and you know, the main thing is we got the W, which is important.
So what's the feel amongst the group? Obviously you're coming off a premiership. There's always the question mark about hangovers and that sort of stuff. What's the feel at the moment?
Oh, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I mean, for us, we're a pretty young group, so we're hungry. We have leaders in Gawn who, and our coach in Goody who are not satisfied. Yeah, we want a premiership, but you know, we want to create a sustained success, and this is our culture, and we're building a strong culture, and we understand that the expectation is going to be there, but you know, we're embracing it, and we love it being up top. And
you've got a bit of class in the list now. I'm about to chat to a young ruckman
Big Dogger
to come in, and so we'll get
him in.
Big Dogger in. Well, just tell me about this man. How's his development go the last couple of years gone?
He's an absolute star. He's an absolute legend. He's a freak. His ability to be a forward and be as a mid and help Gawney is unbelievable. And scary thing is he's only 21 years old. So hopefully we sign that deal, Tim Lamb, and get him stay here.
We'll sign it, no worries. Dogger, get in here, mate. Tell us about that. How good it is to be amongst this group at the moment, and how do you feel so early in your career to be playing such great footy?
Yeah, no, I'm really happy at the moment. Yeah, it's so good to be a part of a team like this. Yeah, and the culture we have here and what we're building. Yeah, it's just a great place to be, and we're all enjoying our footy.
How is it to play with these sort of guys, Christian Petracca, Oliver, and your partnership with Gawn is now starting to be regarded as one of the best combinations you ever come across?
Yeah, no, it's great to play with those players. Obviously, they're great amongst the competition, and yeah, to learn off a guy like Gawney so early in my career, I can't ask for much more. So yeah, just loving playing with these guys at the moment, yeah.
And where's your favourite position? We're sort of hearing the boys in the commentary box just applauding you when you play in so many different areas. Where do you want to play?
Yeah, I like being around the ball. I think that's where all the tough stuff is, so I like going around there. But no, where I'm put, I'll try my best, and yeah, I just love playing footy and the day, so yeah, anywhere.
You haven't thought about being a forward crummer? What about that roving goal? Take us through that.
Yeah, no, I saw the ball was pretty open, so I decided to take it out, and yeah, heard Claz was calling for it, but I just chucked it on my boot and went in. Yeah.
So we'll try to help you out here. What's the go? What's on the table? A contract, long-term, 5-year deal for you?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, just focusing on footy right now and just leaving that stuff with the manager. So yeah.
Perfect answer. I think everyone will be happy to see you sign when you can. But congratulations on another outstanding game tonight. Well done.
Cheers, Lynchy. Appreciate
Well done,
it.
Jacko.
Oh, what a lovable character and what a player. I can't help, Dwayne, but be just a little bit pernicious here and quote, I'm loving playing with these blokes at the moment.
Well, you reckon that adds another nought? Only you would pick up that sort of detail.
That is quote. But you can see he's loving his footy. What an affable character.
And just an extraordinary talent. It's hard to sort of qualify what he is. We know he can tap ruck, but he can also do all manner of things that most ruckmen can't do.
He's first ruck in 10 other teams.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and he's key forward in 12 other teams.
And he's small forward in a few others.
What a player.
Their box office, Melbourne. They are a dream to watch. They've got stars everywhere. And it's been a joy to watch them tonight. Back to wrap up after the break. 12-10-82, the premiers. The Gold Coast Suns, a gallant Gold Coast Suns, 10-9-69. 13 points, the final margin. Points, the final margin, and it's 2 from 2 to start the season for the reigning premiers.
They're the best team in the comp. We don't dispute that. And if you want to win the premiership this year, you're going to meet these guys somewhere in the last 7 days of September.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment, Dermot. They are clearly the favourites. They've got so many weapons. The weapons are getting better, like the young ruckman we just spoke to in Jackson. Sparrow's another one who continues to get better, had a big third term, double-figure possessions, and they've got guys coming in. It's a really powerful team, and if you're going to win it, you're going to have to out-strength them in many areas, and that's the exciting thing. There are sides coming through that look like they're getting a lot better.
So a quick word on the Gold Coast, because they do start seasons in a competitive fashion, but they looked like that was sustainable tonight, didn't they? As if they could carry that through as a way of playing footy.
Yeah, I think that I think they've got a better group. They've got a more mature group. I think they've got some big holes, but they've got some strengths. And if those strengths can sustain a long enough performance, they don't get too many more injuries, I think they can win, you know, up to 10 games this year.
Let's go back down to Alistair Lynch.
I thought it was going to be horrible. It wasn't too bad.
Just having a chinwag with Max Gawn, I think. Lynchy, come in, Lynchy.
Thanks to Dwayne. Yeah, here with the big skipper. How tough of a slog was that tonight?
Yeah, they're important games on the road in conditions that we're not used to. Against a side that's really humming. They've won 3 on the trot against top 4 teams. It was, yeah, we set ourselves for it. We've had a long break as well, and sometimes off a long break you can be a little bit slow out of the gates, and we potentially were. I think it was 15-0. Yep. And then we sort of fought our way back from there, but it's a pretty gutsy win tonight.
You just come out of the coaches' meeting. What was Goody's review straight after the game?
Highlighted a couple of individuals. I think Luke Jackson was superb today. He's got some young legs, so just put him in there and he runs around, and I thought he was a good matchup for the Gold Coast Rucks today, so he did his job. And Alex Neil-Bullen again, Angus Brayshaw had contest after contest, so there was some real good individual acts. But in the end, our 22, we're still down in a couple of defenders. There's some guys playing tall. There's Jake Bowie, who's played 9 games, 9 wins, but he's played 9 games. Yep. So to come up against the side that's humming, that's pretty good.
You conceded 60 inside 50s. Was there what issue did that come down to? Do you know?
They've been really hot on their inside 50s. Yep. I think they've been beating teams by about 20. We knew that's where we obviously try and win the inside 50 count, but they got us today. But we do rate our fortress defence, like our guys that are Stephen May being able to hold up Levi Casbolt the best he could. Casbolt's jukes were on today, but
Yep.
And then Tomlinson being able to calm down Marlborough Child at times. So we back ourselves with our one-on-ones down there and then being able to slingshot our way through.
You mentioned Luke Jackson before, or Dogger as we hear. Tell us a little bit about him as a character, because he's an incredible talent.
I still haven't worked him out. I've known him for 3 years now and he changes every day. He's just a unique talent, knows himself. He's Luke Jackson, he's running around and he's playing footy like everyone wants to when they're under 12s. He's just, you let him go in the ruck and he goes out, takes the marks, kicks goals out of the ruck. Once again, I had the best seat in the house watching him today.
Yeah, I think he's still got a bit of time before he takes your spot, I would have thought. How's the body feeling? You look like you're pretty fresh considering the hot conditions tonight.
Yeah, I dropped about 60 marks today. The conditions might have got the better of me today, although I dropped marks last week, so I don't have much to blame on last week. No, it's a lot of fun being able to ruck with Jacko. I've been one out for maybe 6 or 7 years now, so to have someone who holds his own, not only holds his own, actually looks like a dominant ruck in there, it just means I can sit forward, I can come off. I started on the bench at one point. Like, it's just things that I haven't done when I've been playing footy. So I've got a friend. I've got a friend now.
You've got a friend for a long time.
Yeah.
I would have thought, especially if he signs that contract. Well,
Correct.
Congratulations on a great win tonight and what this team is putting together on the field. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
So a superstar player, but a superstar character, Max Gawn.
Hey, super, isn't he? Wonderful, easy to listen to, and yeah, the #1 ruck in the comp, I suppose, if you look into everything that he's achieved in the last 18, 24 months.
Yeah, he's a great leader and a great character for the game. We can't get enough of them. There's Alex Neil-Bullen getting a bit of treatment, and they're right, he finished up putting a fantastic performance together.
So the D's start season 2022 with 2 wins from 2. They had to work hard for it. Gold Coast Suns gave them a run for their money. 13 points to final margin. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. The D's 12-10-82. The Gold Coast 10-9-69.